So first thing first, we have to upload the dataset into Power BI. I've already done that, as you can see on the right side of the column. So there's a data column over here, and I've already uploaded Billie dataset. So let's build our first visualization, which is going to be bar chart. So yeah, so in y-axis I'm going to have track name, and in x-axis I'm going to have total streams, so we can visualize top tracks. Okay, let's go to formatting, top tracks. Perfect. So it's visualized, as you can see. Let's align it, changing the font to Arial black. Okay, all good. So let's move to our second visualization, which is going to be albums breakdown, the breakdown of albums. Okay, so we'll be using column chart, clustered one, for this. So in x-axis I'm going to have album over here, and in y-axis I'm going to have total streams. Okay, so yeah, so as you can see, so this is albums breakdown. So let's format the title, albums breakdown. Color is gold, bold it, Arial black, align it. Okay, now let's do our third visualization, which is going to be popularity by genre. So for that we will be using a stacked column chart. Okay, and so in x-axis I'm going to have genre, and in y-axis I'm going to have popularity score. Okay, so formatting the visual, I'm gonna use popularity by genre. So keeping it bold and keeping it Arial black. Okay, and in fourth visualization we are going to use pie chart. So this is a very basic dashboard which you can use to practice. So this is for absolute beginners, okay, for the most part. So in pie chart, of course, in legend we're going to have genre, and in values we are going to have track name. Okay, so yeah, and so we're going to also use line chart over here to see streams over the time. So I forgot to do format visual of this particular visualization. Okay, so it's going to be genre distribution, keeping it bold. Okay, changing the font to Arial black, making it bold, aligning in the center. Okay, so in the line chart we are going to visualize streams over the time. Okay, so that's a perfect place, perfect way to visualize streams using line chart. So I'm going to use release date, when one particular song was released, to x-axis. Okay, release date, where is it? Okay, and in y-axis I'm gonna have daily streams. Okay, perfect. So we will be having Spotify daily streams over here, and I'm gonna have summer average. Let's see, remove year, remove quarter. Let's do it by month. Okay, and let's do total sum. Okay, now going to title, streams over time. Okay, changing it to Arial black, making it bold, making it center. Okay, now let's add one KPI a card. Other KPI cards I'll add later on after formatting. So let's do track name. Let's add total tracks, changing to count distinct, going over here, removing, going to title, writing tracks, Arial black, making it bold, aligning. Perfect. Okay, so now let's add some visualizing elements. Okay, for this Billie dataset, let's insert some PNGs, images I've already shortlisted. You can choose according to your own taste. Okay, so let's add first PNG. Okay, kind of looks scary. So let's add a background. Hmm, canvas background. Going over here, going to image, clicking on wallpaper. So I'm gonna make it fill. Perfect. Perfect. Going to general. Okay. Okay. And uh, another PNG I've shortlisted. Yeah, it looks okay, I guess. Hmm. Okay, and so yeah. Okay. So I want it in front, so I'll add it later on. Let's add some more PNG. Okay. I'll add image on the top of it. Okay. Let's add the logo of it. Uh, okay. Going over here, going to effects, properties. No. Okay. Hmm. Now add the images which we require over here. Add some more. over here. And okay, I think I have to remove it. And hmm, does this logo align? Okay, so let's add a few KPI cards, I guess. I need to re-add it. Okay, so here or here? Okay, now let's revamp the cards. Okay, making it, I guess, green, aligning with the background. Yes, switching on visual border, switching on white, as many rounded corners as possible, switching on shadow. Perfect. Could be more different version of green. Let's see, and increase the width by 5. Similarly over here, let's switch on visual border, switch on, keeping it white, as many rounded corners, 1 3 4 5x, shadow white, it's going to be green, and of course it's going to be a lot of transparency. Okay, and similarly with this, so this is a very beginner dashboard. Okay, so you could add more data analytics stuff, uh, DAX and all, and of course a lot of different elements if you want, uh, but this is just for complete beginners. Okay, rounded corners, shadow 1 2 3 4 5 x, shadow is going to be white. Perfect. So similarly here, shadow on, visual border on, rounded corner 30x, let's increase the width, transparency as much as possible, changing the color. Okay, similarly with this, changing the color, visual border to white, 30x, 1 2x 3x 4x 5x, switching on shadow, switching on white. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the uh, other elements also. Let's okay, let's change the color to white. Looks cool. Okay, uh, hmm. In y-axis, zero title, don't have any title in y-axis. Values is going to be white, and similarly with x-axis, switch off title. Okay, and now columns color has to be a bit light green. Yeah, I like this color. Let's increase the transparency. A bit more. Yeah, it's good. Similarly here, increase the transparency a little less. Yeah, perfect. Now switch off title, keeping it white, keeping it bold, keeping it Arial black, uh, switching off title, switching on color, switching on white, switching on bold, switching on Arial black. uh, okay, now going to general, going to title, making it white, I guess. Yeah, perfect. And similarly over here, making it white. Okay, and going to visual, going to be white, going to be bold, going to be Arial black, switching off title. Value is also going to be white, switching off title, of course. And then bars color has to be aligned with the rest of the bars colors, increasing the transparency. Again, I'm repeating, this is a very beginner dashboard, so we will be doing more professional ones later on. Okay, and clicking on white. Okay, and going to visual, going to slices, going to color. I'm gonna have greenish like color for each one, increasing the transparency. Okay, a little transparent, make it. Okay, and alternative. Okay, now increase the transparency a bit. Hmm. Okay, and so detail labels has to be switched off. Title has to be switched off. Okay, perfect, I guess. For the most part, only one visualization is remaining. Switching it to white. Background is there, visual border is there, it's all there. Okay, going to visual, switching on to white, switching the font, making it bold, switching off title, switching off title. That's the first thing you have to do, switching to white. Okay, making it bold, making it Arial black. Okay, all good. Now let's change the color of the line. Okay, make it align with the green one. Okay, I think it's already looking cool. Okay, it's okay, I guess. Now let's change the KPI design. Going over here, effects. Let's make it green. Okay, and having visual border on, color has to be white, rounded corner, shadow, white. Okay, and let's click on title. Clicking on white. Going to visual, going to call out value, going to I think it has to be very light version of green. A dark one. A dark one. Yes, it looks cool. Changing the font to Arial black. Okay. Okay, I guess just realign it. Yeah, okay. So similarly, we're gonna have other KPI cards also. Let's decrease the font size. It's okay now. Okay. Now I'm gonna have let's show the data. I'm gonna have daily streams. Okay, by some. Yes. It's daily streams. Okay, and yes. So it's 183 million streams daily. This artist is getting, and then one more KPI, and then one more KPI. Okay. In this KPI, we can add genre or album. Album is good. So have count distinct albums. Okay, going to visual. Okay, now this one. That's too much, I guess. Okay, now this one uh, going to be genre or track name. Let's go with tracks. Total tracks. Tracks have already covered. Popularity score. Popularity. Uh, Going to visual. Going to be, yeah. So we have to calculate average. So that's 68.15. Okay, so this was our dashboard, and I have built these dashboard real time. Okay, as you can see, so I've designed it real time also. This is a very beginner dashboard which you can create according to your own personal favorite musician. Okay, so thanks for watching. See you in next tutorial.